appropriation on account from January to March 2025 is an important document. The finance minister ought to do that on behalf of the president. The finance minister have given indication that he's ready to do that, but he's unavailable, absent at the moment. So tomorrow it can be laid and taken, but for us to say that a different minister should do that, this is very important document. Without authorization, neither does he have any indication to do so. So, Mr. Speaker, like the minority leader rightly said, we don't have any difficulty in doing the 3 motions from the Public Accounts Committee. Then after that, we call it a day, and tomorrow we could be able to look at the appropriation from January to March. It wouldn't be anything, any difficult task as doing it tomorrow. And at the moment, we don't have that authorization. So, Mr. Speaker, I think that's the position from the majority side. The appropriation on account from January will be done tomorrow by the finance minister. None of us have the authorization to do so, and it's a very important document that we don't have to feed it for somebody to do. The finance minister will do it accordingly.
Expenditure in advance of appropriations for January to March 2025, the Speaker, can be laid by any member on behalf of the minister responsible for finance. The Speaker, copies are before us. I have a copy. The Speaker, I'm sure you also have a copy. And I think this is not the presentation itself. It's laying of papers. The Speaker, there are occasions, instances that papers have been laid on behalf of a minister of state. In the same vein, we have a minister for tourism before us. The Speaker, he is the available leader, and he's a minister for tourism, a cabinet minister. The Speaker, I urge him to lay it on behalf of the minister responsible for finance. But if you don't want to do it, I can do it on your behalf. I can lay it on your behalf. The Speaker, this is expenditure in advance of appropriation for January to March 2025. I'm ready to lay it on behalf of the minister responsible for finance, for God and country. The Speaker, so I urge that they consider laying it on behalf of the minister.
By the Constitution, is the President who will cause it to be done. Now you are saying none of you present here has the authority. It's the President who gives the authority. And the President can give it to the Minister for Finance or any other minister, not necessarily the Minister of Finance. Are you sure the Minister of Finance has the authority to do that tomorrow?
Yes, Mr. Speaker, as a deputy majority whip, I can say that I have had that conversation, and the finance minister will do that tomorrow.
You had the conversation with the President?
Yes, and that will be, the indication is that tomorrow it will be done, Mr. Speaker.
What is the source of your indication? Is it by word of mouth or in writing?
Mr. Speaker, nothing pen to paper. Just that we had conversation to ask when he will do the appropriation on our.
You see, honorable members, I'm doing this because we've been on this item for some days now. And I don't want us to come tomorrow and we are told that I don't have authority to do 1, 2, 3. Then you are the same leaders who say you don't want us to sit on Saturday. And tomorrow is Friday. If we don't do that, it means that this item might not be taken by the House before we transit to the next government. And you know, it's very easy to do it. The next government can come on the next day if they come and present it, and the House will have to work on it, and it is done. And you will be setting a very bad precedent.